Dutch dreams.
We are the Soviet Union. We have pushed everyone out of France, outflanking and outmaneuvering the US piggy dogs at every turn. Well, they. I need
You don't
to
have to do the
at some
accent.
point. Alright, alternate go. Ha! You think you can break the beer? Ha! I am ready. You can find me in Prevalna. Come and take me, Americans. I am waiting for you. So next time I'll get a script, but the basic is you are a Bradley platoon trying to take a town. You have to punch through various defensive lines, ambushes, and whatever else I can figure out to throw at you. The Orbat is fucked, and therefore so is kind of the slotting. So we have, in total, we have 23 players, which kind of works out. Preferred slotting, platoon leader, Mike 1, 2, Olaf Alpha. Well, you can see at the top there, and then Mike 3 and half a Bravo squad. Or you can even Steven, Alpha and Bravo squads, your choice.
Right, but as it stands, we need 3 mics, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we are first going to need is an 11 ACR HQ platoon leader. You will be in charge of the mission. You will get 3 Bradleys to play with and some grunts as well.
Where the fuck is platoon?
It's
Second
literally
slot.
at the top.
Floor.
There you
Oh,
are.
there it is.
Turtle's just taken it. He is going to need a medic to keep him company.
Hello, sorry,
You
the
can
dibs
probably
called.
Dibs haven't been called yet, but they are going to be now. So Dibs, we are taking Mike's 1, 2, 3, 11 ACR Alpha Squad, and the first couple of slots in ACR Bravo Squad.
Are the mics in command of the infantry teams?
I want to drop a mic and fill out Blue Squad, Bravo Squad.
You
don't
will
have
have
enough
enough
transport.
transport room
Not be
if
able
you
to.
do that. I think. Each
Slotting
Bradley
is
will need 6 people. You have a ambulance and a Humvee for platoon, basically.
Yep. Deviant has taken the medic slot. There we go. Dibs, as was said previously, Mike's 1, 2, 3, the entirety of Alpha Squad, and the first half or so of Bravo Squad. Take your slots now or dive in at whenever you feel like. Right, we are going to need a Mike 1 commander, Mike 1 gunner, Mike 1 driver, Mike 2 commander, Mike 2 driver. We will finish off with the mics. We will need a Mike 3. You will be the platoon sergeant.
Base kind of like more or less in charge of the mics. I think. Honestly, I don't understand the Orbat entirely, so it's going to be interesting to see how you guys work it out.
It's going to be weird. Mike 3 gunner and the Mike 3 driver. Thank you, Noel. We will need the Alpha Squad leader. And then the Alpha Squad team leader. Can't go anywhere till we get that team leader. Thank you, Benny. We will need the 11 ACR Bravo squad leader. You will be a short squad. You'll have, I think, 3-4 guys. So expect to be a sort of a heavyish supporting asset for the main effort of the infantry.
Should be able to, if you want, you can half fill both of them. Like take the medic, AR, a couple of riflemen. You can even you should have enough transport.
It's
for
12, so it'll be 2 6s then in that case. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, because then the command drives in either the ambulance or the command Humvee.
Are you happy to do infantry as 2 6s then, Turtle? Ditching the riflemen, basically.
Don't the ambulances have bonuses for healing or something?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Not with the one we have.
They do not.
How many seats do the Bradleys have?
9, 3 crew, 6 passengers. So you can do 2 6-man dismounts with Alpha and Bravo.
Yeah, but then yeah. All right, well, that'll do.
All right. In that case, we need a 11 ACR Bravo squad leader. You will get a 2 IC in the team leader role, so it is not a stress to lead. You have friends. You are supported. You've even got a friendly neighborhood Bradley driver to blame for all your problems. Thank you, Weasel.
Hey.
We will need his team leader. Someone's got to jump on that grenade, people. We cannot slot all roles until that team leader slot is filled. Thank you, MJ. Infantry squads, fill to 6, ignore the rifleman. Taxi for Ramen into Alpha squad, please. Cypher, what are the roles? Is it preferable for infantry to sacrifice like the assistant or the team leader for a second AT? Or is there resupply for
really.
tubes or whatever?
Let's leave it. I'm gonna have 3 Bradleys. I'm gonna have all the AT I can fucking handle.
Just asking the Zeus.
I can probably stick with it as it is, I think.
Alright, no worries. Take us in.
Kept forgetting I was the admin though.
Oof.
Hey Day, please don't blame me for last op and this op. That would be really mean.
That'll be it. No, I won't.
You'll blame me for only my mistakes.
You got
this time.
tapped very quickly.
Like someone shoot Phoenix.
No!
So
He will bury you midway the op, don't worry.
Chyper, I gotta say it's really weird that you had trouble with that Russian accent because you have that Norwegian accent all the time with no issue.
Yes, but Russian accent is much harder, you see.
Well,
You
it's
have
not.
to...
It's not the accent. It's just didn't. I thought I had something prepared, but then I didn't. So
that will do it.
I was kind of
You have to
going to do the briefing just from the Russian perspective, but then I realized that was too much for me on the go. So
That's fair.
It's okay. Roll fail.
Critical failure. You in fact explode. Suka блядь. Now, who can tell me what this means in Russian? Общежитие.
Oh shit!
Tell me what it
Your
means.
mother.
Phoebe.
Where's the
Oh
beat?
God.
I mean, shoot him as a commie.
Общежитие means refrigerator. It's the dumbest thing ever. Because
No,
that's
refrigerator
just
is
what
pretty good,
Russia
though.
is. So you
no,
should think.
no, you say that. What's Welsh for microwave?
Pop dipping.
I've heard that.
Something-
I've
What?
heard that.
Something of the sea. Something of the sea. It has to be.
What's Welsh for an iPod?
No questions from Platoon.
It's actually microdon. It's.
It is.
I was educated on that. It made me very sad.
I was repeatedly punched in the arm by a friend of mine whenever I said that.
Alright, but it was good. Anyone else has any questions?
Wait, one for Alpha.
Are we expecting tanks, or is it just mechanized?
Tanks is mechanized.
Look, there's hoping as well.
Yes, there will be some tanks. There will be some mechanized. I'll try and balance it out, but we'll see how well you guys do.
Yeah, there's an independent
Mechanized
armor
includes
division
tanks.
right up there, so tanks would not be uncommon.
Because motorized is the one that is trucks and light vehicles, right?
Correct.
Thank
That would
you.
be
Mechanized is track.
Let's face the Soviets.
that
I'm
one
pretty
over
sure
there. The
pretty
motor
much
rifle
everything's armored,
is
isn't
trucks
it?
and stuff. Mechanized
So
is
mechanized could include something like a BMP.
Yes, it would
Do
be
we actually have
IFVs.
any other mission questions?
Yeah, break.
Unless you're buying the
No.
Soviets.
Going once.
Break.
twice.
Mission has stated objectives to destroy or capture for fuel depot and commo tower. What would that be defined as? Obviously, destroy would be blowing it the fuck up, but is it singular, multiples?
Capture, I believe, is you still hold the town at the end of the operation. Destroy
Okay,
is
so
you
we'd
destroy
have
them and
to-
fuck off.
Gotcha. Supply-wise, per briefing, the admin says that our supply is going to be 6 times demo charge total, 2 per vehicle.
I forgot to up
Is
that.
that
though. That one
additional
is 4
or?
per vehicle. You can loot the last one as well if you need to.
Sorry, say again. So it's 4 times per vehicle now, yeah?
I think I forgot to update it. To answer your question, you have enough.
Okay,
If you don't, I'll spawn in some more.
wonderful. And the arty pits, do we have a quantity on those, or is it just there's some artillery pits there?
You have their rough locations, and there's probably some image on media tab.
Yeah,
don't
we
think it
can
shows
figure
all
all
of
this
them,
out
but
when
it shows where it is.
we get there.
Going once. Going twice. Punching.
Channel switched.
Alright, yeah. Look myself along M16.
Sound, we got a loading screen.
I felt like we're going to be stood in the middle of fucking Tiananmen Square for a second there.
I can't wait to get swarmed by BMP. BTRs. Hopefully it's only BTRs.
Don't worry,
It's
lads. As
small
far as I
amount,
can work
it's
out,
fair.
there's a whole fucking assload of resupply, and there's only 12 of us that actually need it, so
Nice.
we're going full your boots level on this ship. Well, we will be if I can convince command.
Yeah.
I have doubts about my ability to convince that particular command, but hey ho. Alpha 1. Or Alpha, rather.
Helmets.
Really?
Oh yeah, I have 2. I also have 2 3
I'm assuming we're on.
If you're a Bradley driver, it's so you can listen to the infantry that's with you.
We look like Bradley drivers.
I don't know.
Yeah, we all are. We all have our own Bradley.
My name ain't Bradley.
We recommend everyone ditch.
You can just drop the one that's in your vest then, if it's the wrong one. Whichever one is not the correct channel. There should be one of them that is. Which vehicle is our vehicle so I can just get in it?
Channel 7.
Is it the rear one?
Whose squad are you with?
Viking.
No, this is not your vehicle.
And you can disable.
Are you probably better acquainted with this
No,
tow
if you
variant?
wanted,
Do
you
you
can
know the
say-
difference between a
Yeah, no.
BGM 71E and a BGM 71E tow 2A?
No,
Yeah.
but rather
I
than
like
climbing
the-
over the vehicle, if you turn out, he'll probably tell you.
It even is a bit much.
I can actually probably tell you anyway, but I think that that's just whether you're talking about the missile itself or the weapon system.
Right.
BGM 71 is the tow missile, like the actual missile, and if you add the tow 2, that would be like, I think that's what it is on their armor screen. Unless you can swap ammo types, which you shouldn't be able to, probably.
No, it just says reload it. Yes, you're right. So it's reloading the weapon system with the ammunition type. Thank you. I was worried in case one was like a bunker buster and one was.
There are bunker busting tow variants, but I don't think we have them for Bradleys.
Good man.
I'm not sure we have them in Arma to begin with, honestly. Fun fact, one of the upgrades to the tow that made it in more recent times is that they are no longer physical wires. They have wireless versions now as well.
We also have
Just make-believe wires.
Radio, so yes.
40 mics. Cool.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think the main impetus for the change was the fact that the range increased significantly, so it was going to be a lot of wire that was needed.
How about we go over to the map and just sit there and just plan ourselves?
I like that.
Is there a reason you're teabagging me,
There's
sir?
not a fucking map there.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in this vehicle, but if not this one, it'll be the one ahead, and I don't want to have to move too far.
He wants to be acquainted with the driver. The gunner, sorry.
I am amused that there is what appears to be a holographic sight on the turret here that I can look through.
Yeah, I was just noticing that as well because your thick ass was partly obscuring it.
Excuse me. What was his thick ass obscuring?
Holographic sight on the turret.
Not me talking.
That's impressive.
Can
Good
you
job.
not tell British people apart?
It always does. I always find it strange that
Someone talking about his thick
the
ass,
people
that's
that
all I
people
got.
seem to mistake for each other never seem to be people that sound particularly similar. It's always like, who is that talking? Is that Sequesh? It's like, oh no, that's not Sequesh, that's Noel. Like, how did you mistake those people? They sound nothing alike.
Huh? Yeah, that would make no sense.
That's what it seems like all the time. Every time somebody's like, who's that talking? It's like,
Well, more
never
of
the
us
people
couldn't
that
tell
sound
the
similar,
difference
it seems
between
like.
Scott and Viking. They're pretty different. I get mistaken for Scott a lot, which is annoying because people then attribute the Osprey disaster to me instead of him. I do not like that.
That was very funny.
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
I have.
It wasn't funny at the time.
I thought it was funny at the time. I was in the one that crashed.
I didn't.
I'm surprised we don't suffer it more, Sequest, you and I, because we're what separated by about maybe 50 miles.
Yeah, it's because we don't really talk in a northern accent.
No, we don't. Thank God. For the 249.
I tried it once. I once had we had a Halloween mission that Toast was doing.
Odin has more boxes.
And I put on like a West Country accent for it. And it was just my favorite thing because I had a shotgun and a zombie would come around a corner and go, "Oh, hello, Zombo," and then just blow it away with a shotgun. Apparently Toast was like killing himself laughing, and then I had to take control of a team, and some of the Americans said they couldn't understand my orders in a West Country accent.
Dude, the fucking Americans not understanding accent thing is the weirdest thing to me. Like, yeah, there's some accents that are like genuinely very thick and it's hard to tell, but like 90% of the ones that people are like, I don't know what he's saying. Like, dude, it's just an Australian accent. Chill the fuck out.
He was just like down the road, take a left at the end of the road.
What? What did he say?
We get some zombos, and we're going to dismount from our vehicle.
Americans can't even understand other Americans half the time.
I think it's just morons mostly.
There's that Sequest because she went to university in Bristol.
Oh yeah.
And she's incredibly intelligent. So
Bristol?
it's one of those sort of brains where you pick up accents really, really quickly and easily. And every now and then, when she's really enthused or she's really sort of happy with something, it comes out like that. It's a little bit of Bristol.
Oh.
Even though she was born in Essex.
Oh God, I'm glad she got rid of that accent. Now let's go and have some munch. God, I hate the Essex accent. Hey, Trench. Lord. What's the difference between an Essex girl and a bowling ball?
Something about 3 fingers.
Nothing. They both get picked up, fingered, and banged down an alley.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
I had a friend whose accent changed very quickly depending on the people he spent time with. And it was really irritating because he'd spend like an afternoon with some people from Essex and then it wouldn't change back for like a week.
We had, I don't know if Benny ever had this like at basic or when you were doing your phase 1, but I fondly remember when I did cadets and I did the Lance Corporal's course down at Nestcliff. You have a section that's made up and you're split up from all over the country. So we had people from Cornwall, we had people from Scotland, Northern Ireland, London, and at the end of it we all sounded Canadian. And it was like maybe a week and a half, close to 2 weeks, of young kids and stuff, meeting people from up and down the country, and this weird, bastardized English existed at the end of it. And I presume that's like not in a piss take way. That's where like a lot of American and Canadian accents come from, where you have like French and Dutch and English and Germans and whatever, just coexisting, and then you make noise and.
Some of it's that, and there is also some of it that because it's been separated from like a lot of European influence, like with as strongly as Britain is, like there's differences in like the word choice because of that. So like a lot of the times, some of the word choices is that Americans and British originally had the same word to describe something. It doesn't really, take your pick what it is. Like the funny one is soccer, right? That was a Britishism originally. It was for associations, football, something.
Yes.
They got shortened to soccer, and the Americans kept it. And the British, because they, play all of the games with all of Europe, and all of the rest of Europe calls it football, went, okay, it's football now. And the Americans kept it, and now, we got to hear shit about we're the ones with the stupid different word, but it's actually you guys that changed, not us. So.
Are we actually bitching about this?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's an interesting...
I know you're not actually...
It's not a problem, I'm just saying, like, it's an interesting thing that has happened.
No, you missed the point, Ramen. Soccer's not the problem. The problem is what you actually call football, which is hand egg.
Hand egg.
I mean, it's a sport that involves a ball, and you run a lot with your feet, so it's not fine. It's not like you call everything by the type of ball that it is.
So you run a lot in every sport. We don't call it foot basket.
Walk around a lot with golf, and you hit the ball.
Basket.
Foot basket.
And you've got the World Series of Baseball, not played outside of North America.
That's not true. The Japanese play it.
How do they play it now? Okay, fair enough. So you got the World Series of Baseball
Northern
involving America and Japan.
Hey, Ramen, this is a really weird aside, but do you know wrestling much?
Probably not significantly, but I also would like to clarify whether you mean the scripted events or the actual sport.
The scripted events are like the NGPW.
I do not, no.
Okay. I was going to say, because my claim to fame is that my granddad was world 3 times heavyweight wrestling champion, and his major claim to fame was that he fought against the Japanese superweight. Remember his name? Begins with I. Kagi?
Hirohito.
No, Inoki. He went several rounds with Inoki. That was anything to anyone. Let's go. Carry on. Next.
I mean, that's interesting. It's
mushrooms.
sort of one of those where it'd be more interesting if I knew more about it to begin with, but
Did they have the same weight categories?
Oh, mate, this man, he used to go through doors sideways. When, we came over to Grandma's to have a barbecue, he would be in the back garden working out by bending steel girders.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's the guy you want in the background if you have a daughter and, anytime you bring home a new guy. That's the stereotype in the background guy.
I mean, he was an alcoholic wife beater who had major PTSD from his time in the Suez crisis in the Paras. But, yeah.
Well, now you've just ruined it.
there you go, bringing reality in to bring us all down.
I don't think you work out that hard unless you have some demons.
Probably true.
There's a I mean that's a there's a question. Do you think the wife beating was better or worse because he worked out all the time? Did he roll off a lot of steam doing it, or was it bad because he's stronger now? Which way?
Massive amounts of self-control to hold back.
One of his other claims to fame was his walk-on music was "God Save the Queen," and he wrestled all around the world. And in particular, he did a big wrestling belt in Canada, in Quebec. Bet you can guess where this is going.
Okay.
So he's in Quebec. He walks onto "God Save the Queen," whichever one it was, and somebody leans over to try and assassinate him, fires a handgun, and accidentally, thank God, misses him and kills his driver instead, who was one of his ushers. Brings him onto the stage.
Those fucking Quebecois.
I know, right? Decide on where you are. Either be obnoxious and gay French, or not.
Whoa! What was the joke? It's the Canada sucks because part of them speak French and the other part lets them.
I'm saying is my one experience with the French Canadians was the French Canadian airport, and they were all assholes for some reason. Even though I just came back from the real French airport.
They speak the lingua franca.
The real French people were way nicer than the fake French people.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yet the actual
posers
French
are
people
always
really do not like them. Great.
They're
They
like
don't
fake
agree they're
punks who
French.
are assholes, as opposed to real punks who are different assholes.
Just make an effort in trying to be able to speak French with real French people, not in Paris, because Parisians are assholes.
Yes.
But if you go to anywhere else in France and you try and make an effort, they'll be like, "Oh, that is adorable. You are butchering my beautiful language, but I
I'm going
appreciate
to
the fact
speak
that you have
English
made an
to
effort."
you.
I'm still going to speak to you in English. Yeah.
Because I actually know English. You do not.
Then that's back to the.
I tried speaking German once in Switzerland to ask for something, and unfortunately, I was in the French half of Switzerland.
Even better.
So
Nine
I stumbled through this really broken GCSE German phrase to try and answer something, and she just looked at me and said, "My English is better." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Ich möchte ein
It's even worse now. I don't really remember anything.
So Swiss German is beautifully awful.
Schweizerdeutsch, I've never really heard, but I know about it.
Yes, it's horrendous. When my ex, so I did German at university, she did French and Spanish, and when I was in Germany, she was in Spain, and I flew over to Madrid to visit her once and get the coach from Madrid to Salamanca, and it was a found bus, long journey coach thing, and I just happened to be sat next to this Swiss person, and we sort of talking in English because we didn't speak Spanish, and he was like, oh, so where you from, what you're doing? It's like, you German, Austrian? It's like, oh, I'm Swiss. I was like, oh, okay, cool, what's going on here? Couldn't fucking understand one another.
Well,
Not even close.
I was wondering about.
It turns out I
what we were
can't
going to
walk on this
shut
thing, and
off
I just
on
go
that
fall
gatekeeper
straight through it.
position. Like which road?
Well, so admittedly, this.
I will say that
position would've been
it has reminded me of the meme of the, that Chad guy sitting at the computer. It just says learning French so I can refuse to speak it instead of just not being able to.
Because we could have gone like right there.
Yeah.
Right there, that black dot.
My
And
job
we
that
could have shut
I'm
off.
leaving at the moment, they've done a massive
alright,
reorg,
plan change. We're
and
gonna
my
be
boss
going
is
in
like,
and
"Oh,
dropping
you speak
off
French, don't you, Ryan?" It's like, "Well,
We're gonna be to the south
I mean, I
and
do.
supporting.
What do you mean by that? Like, can I speak French? Is the company going to reimburse me for this because it's not in my contract?" Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if we need to look at that. No, we absolutely positively do need to look at that. If you're making me use a skill I've acquired previous to this job over the course of my life, my academic achievements, I'm absolutely going to be remunerated for that. We can have a talk about this off call.
The GPS, the right bracket
talk didn't
GPS that.
So, Grand Infantry, I shall point out that box there has a bunch of different helmets in it if you want to see about.
I, in fact, did already look and go, hats, and then went back.
Yeah.
I saw that. Saw one said level 3 versus level 2 hat, and I was like, I'm taking that.
That's fair enough. Just point it out to you guys.
As the platoon lead? I think
It's
so.
probably how the All That actually
What's funny about making fun of the French Canadians is a bunch of my coworkers are French Canadian.
That's how the U.S. works.
The funniest part about French Canadians is that they're like the easiest of low-hanging fruit in North America to make fun of. Because it's like everybody dislikes the French, and everybody is like, oh, they're also Canadians. It's like, the perfect of targets.
Don't call them Canadian, though.
We have like Cajuns that speak
Yeah, they'll.
redneck.
I'm just saying, it's a real easy target.
Both of you guys are pushing. I need to know where this.
No, Quebec is Quebec is like the Louisiana of Canada.
You weren't here, so I'll say it again. Canada sucks because part of them speak French and the other part lets them. That's the joke.
That's fair. That does apply to Louisiana for the U.S. as well, though.
Yeah, they're weird, but
Both
they've sort of
Louisiana and
accepted
Quebec
it.
Both speak a bastardized version of French and are really racist. So
some of them are really racist, and some of them aren't.
Louisiana French accent's way better though.
Yeah, but you getting a last-minute drink?
And I love watching swamp people. Oh, shoot him in the head, dude! You gotta shoot him.
That's how it works.
Dude, Cajun and Creole is just
Quebec is
fucking
definitely
wild.
our most racist province, even more racist than Alberta, which is basically like our Texas.
I need to put my foot on the dashboard and just drive one hand on the steering wheel.
I don't think Bradley has a dashboard, bro.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Just basically look at where Mike One pushes up the west side of the front.
Stick his leg.
It's all fair to have a bunch of road rage shootings like Texas does.
On the left side and just lean on that.
I'll probably dismount.
I guess hot
Hey,
dogs.
turned out Bradley Gunner.
Preferably somewhere
I
after there.
sling it under my legs and just use it as a
I'll talk to
sword.
It's Trench,
about what he wants to
I
do.
think.
Yeah, he's been
Trench, is that
speaking
you?
from the hole.
I'm gonna go grab shit from my.
Let me see. Passenger's Trench. He's the only one in there, so yes.
I like that he's got a face paint on, so you can't see him sticking out the top.
Sorry, you
Hey,
asked me a
hey,
question. I was
School.
just running downstairs getting a drink. What
Just
can I do?
smearing it all over his gun sight when he puts his eyes up to it.
Do you know how you rearm the tow missiles on a Bradley?
I don't.
Oh, in real life, it's great. You have to get out.
Well, you don't have to get out. You turn the turret 45 degrees left, and then you angle it all the way up so the Bradley missiles are pointing as high as possible. And then you unbutton the hatch on the rear deck, and you stuff them into the missile launcher.
Amazing. God bless the scroll wheel option, though.
Oh yeah.
So people would have loads of fun if RWS systems you started had to get out to reload them. That would be I love that.
That'd be hilarious.
Fucking.
Whoever's on the back of my Bradley, you might want to hop off.
Yeah, you guys should go to your Vicks.
I don't know which Vic is my Vic. I haven't been told anything.
No, please.
Oh god, we've got 45 seconds left. Please.
We are West 3.
Which fucking Vic
General
we're getting
plan
in?
is as follows. We're gonna convoy.
Are we stealing shit out of the rear one? Is that what I'm seeing?
Town. taking the.
Okay, myself and Weasel have talked it
technically
over.
second
I'll
right
hold up
turn.
in the trees on the south side.
The marks are on the map. We're going to be following
We
that
just
road,
looting this bitch? Is that what's going on?
pushing up
Seems
to
like.
the FARP is our priority.
Can I
Mike
fit
1
another
and
one of
Mike 2
these
are gonna
somewhere?
then
No?
break off the
Okay.
road
Look at
and,
that.
Start pushing the FARP. Once they're off the road, we are going to push to the Mike 3 gatekeeper mark, covering our flanks. My general thought is, because we have such a wide area to cover, our main goal is to stop any reinforcements coming from the north. So
Alpha
with that-
Bravo, call when mounted.
Wait, one.
Yeah.
And I have
Make sure you've got a
Viking
tube just in
command, of
case.
course.
I've got
we're
2.
all on channel 2
With,
for 343,
with
yeah?
that being the case,
Yeah,
I think
all
I'm
on
gonna,
channel
yeah,
2, 343.
pretty much to that high point. I'm going to be sending us kind of pieing this.
Yeah, I was on
this
3, so we'll
ridge
just
line
double check
here.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good
this green
overwatch
here.
position to see anything. coming down that
M16A2.
area.
That's what I have.
Exactly.
Okay.
My main
Don't
concern
have
Roger,
space
Alpha
for
will be in Mike
coming
1,
from
Bravo will be in Mike 2.
here, and then obviously
Viking, the frontmost Vic.
What radio frequency is this frequency? You want the 148?
Oh, well, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna dish AlphaNet radio then.
Yeah.
AlphaNet radio will be myself and Benny. I don't think you'll need it. No, 343 should do, but
Okay.
maybe we won't be using it. Just keep it on you in case we need. We'll call what network we're on.
Nah, that works for me.
Last time was a vehicle.
What was 343 again? My brain shut off.
343 channel 2, 148 AlphaNet.
Oh, that's why I was on the other net. That explains why you're not answering.
Yeah.
You can.
Alright, just mount up on
Yeah, my second radio is on channel 1.
Okay, I'm on
Yeah,
channel
I'm
2.
not sure what's going on with it. Just everyone on 343 channel 2, all mounted head A.
In your way whilst I'm
Hey, can I steal that M148 or is somebody going to use it?
That's not a thing to ask right now.
Do you mean 136?
No, I'm talking about the one in the Vic.
All right, you all set, Alpha?
Why can't I stick my gun
Yep,
out?
all set.
Driver forward down the road, front left.
183.
Like 1 off.
It's mid
Hey there, are you going to use
Alpha was all
facing
Yeah,
or
we'll look.
hold commands?
Go slow. Go slow if you can.
Hey there, will you use facing or hold commands?
I'm gonna use left and right relative from
Okay.
gunner's perspective.
All right.
I also have Mank. If I do this, should override you to face where I was facing. That's I'll call that as
It didn't.
Oh. Did it not?
Try again.
I face over here.
I've got
Yeah.
a demo charge in my pack.
It's
We
lazy
should
to where
not
I'm
need it
looking.
for this first
If I
objective.
call
We are
hit
not
Q for
using
me
demo
really quick.
charges on throwable until we hit the next objective. When we do hit
That
the next
slaves to where I'm
objective,
looking.
the
So if I call
artillery positions,
index,
should we
I'm
wind up having
talking
to deal
about
with
on my
those,
turret, right
those
turn
will be
here.
throwable targets.
Yep.
They're just like artillery in little trenched off pits. Don't bother breaching the pit, just fuck a 183 over the wall and
Yeah.
blow the cunt up.
So that is the hunter killer system. It's gonna be left here on this dirt road. I'm gonna just use pretty traditional terms. I'm gonna call the AP Sabo. I'm gonna call the HE or frag sometimes. I'll also call
Only other thing to
missile for the
remember is
APGM.
right now we are moving up, so we're going to be supporting
And if
Bravo
I'm
as
not
they make
giving
the
you a
assault.
designate or
We're going to be
an
drawing
index
fire, so
call,
make sure
I'll
you're
be
in
giving
good
you left and
cover,
right
make sure
relative
the
to where
medic
you're
has
currently
a good
looking.
line to get to you. So that'll be Ryan. Ryan is priority, keep
Hey
him
there,
alive.
please give a driver hull azimuth calls, please.
I'll probably,
'Cause-
instead of, I always fuck up number bearings. I'll probably do like quarter left, half left. I'll probably
Understood.
use those. Those are easier.
That works for me. I'm
Yeah.
just not asking to be directed relative to gun.
Scan everything from front left to front right as we move through here.
I do have commander cam on my right side, so I can also use that to see where you're going.
Gotcha. Keep it relatively slow as we roll through here. Expecting contact. Driver hold. Gunner coax front. Turn.
Infantry, front.
Like one as
left,
infantry front on the
left,
road.
45. Infantry moving left, right, facing to infantry.
Driver reverse, driver reverse, driver reverse.
lot of contacts on the
Estimate
ridge
squad or
up there.
platoon size. Another platoon far north. Driver hold. Driver face north.
We have a lot of infantry on the ridge due north.
Driver, give me quarter right and slow forward. Gunner, stay facing straight north. Driver, halt. Driver, quarter left. Straight north. Forward.
Vehicle? No, that's...
Fucking HQ just blew past us.
Driver, another 10 degrees left.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, look at the map.
And then forward.
Well, they're coming back now, but...
Gunner north.
Oh, of course.
Gunner, driver, hold. Kind of a mess out here. We dealt with a bunch of infantry contact. You want the infantry dismounting and moving through here? I don't think we need it. Gunner index. I can't answer this radio right now.
Inventory.
3 fucking radios.
Front hole right.
Yeah,
direct
driver
front.
Yeah,
Direct.
good kill, good kill.
Hey,
Gunner scan left.
We are taking something big from our.
No, it's not big. It's not big. That's friendly engaging past
Mike
us.
1 acknowledges but is engaged in contact.
Green
Response
tracer
1-8.
is what I said.
Where? Gunner index. Gunner scan left to right. 20 degrees left and right. Looking for armor.
Roger that. Roger that.
One has no eyes on armor. Fuck disaster.
Mike 1 commander is still engaged in contact. Alpha has received no instruction to dismount at this time.
Oh, if you hit control, you
I'm
can
putting my
see
343 in the
outside
vehicle
the
for now.
turret. It's kind of weird. Only in like
Oh,
a certain section.
There's only that one dead vehicle up there.
Like if you're looking around, if
We
you're
have
looking at a screen,
I think it's
of
pulling up the
infantry
portals.
really close to our west.
So if you have to like look in the
We're all
direction of the
helmet fire
portal.
here. This is extremely.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything's confused.
Pretty cool.
Neat.
Mike 2, did you dismount your infantry?
Maybe something to do back here, I guess.
What is that?
Mike 2, did you guys dismount your infantry?
They did, yes.
Gotcha. Alright, I need you to come back. We need to get mounted and get ready to move again. This is a fucking disaster.
There's something in there.
Gotcha. When you call armor, I need info instead of just armor, armor, armor. Get your team and get ready to mount back up.
Oh, that's
Oh shit! Yeah.
Gunner, say
That's what I
gunner
saw
missile tank.
before.
146.
There's a. Do you want driver two?
Mike 2's coming back to grab
We're
the
taking
infantry.
tank rounds.
Driver reversing.
Driver hold, driver hold, driver hold.
I have no idea how many rounds I put into that thing, but it was many.
Right.
Can't identify.
Everybody
driver
follow
reverse.
Jude, just in case.
Driver reverse.
Can we get the? I mean,
Driver hold, driver hold. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. I don't know what we want to do.
we just took 3 tank rounds. That's cool.
The driver hold. Do not push back up that.
I'm not. I'm pushing to have Gunner have authority.
I have
Not
no
on
eyes
that.
here. No eyes here.
Just
Lead, what do you want Mike
there
to
was
do
a
here?
tree right there.
Direction are we looking? I have no idea.
Understood, Bravo. Proceed to Mike 2 and get in. I'm basically leading
Right
the
track
fucking platoon.
is
This is
damaged.
fucked.
Do we need to repair it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to repair our Vic. Mike 1 took small damage. There's some sort of cannon to our north. I'm gonna repair it. I need Mike. I need you to get your Bravo team, and I need you to not fucking move. All right. I gave a little flare on that so Ninja knows that it's serious. That should hopefully help. That should hopefully help.
How the fuck do I repair
Mike,
this?
You have to get out.
Mike 3, prioritize recon northwest. Yeah, just give us repairs. Get this shit going.
Now
We're all
everything's
yellow now?
yellow. What?
We're
Okay,
all yellow.
we're now-
Yeah,
Whatever,
it's
we're
yellow
mobile.
now.
We're mobile. That's good enough.
Okay.
We're mobile. Understood.
We're
Mike 2, follow
only
up
right.
behind Mike 1. Mike 3, follow up behind Mike 2. We're gonna be stepping off soon.
Returning to rib.
Yeah, no, just take us straight northeast, going off road.
Understood.
Why are we
Alright.
all yellow now? That's-
Driver 040, straight forward. Oh, I'm gonna fucking scream. I need to have a talk about how the radios are formatted on this mission. Disaster. Step it off.
Ooh, weird.
Go a little slow. Other mics fast.
By the way, I think the interesting screen is if you look sort of the front of the Bradley and right. There's just like computer screen over there. I think that's the commander you're looking at there. Not certain.
Driver 070. Engage as we move. We're gonna try to move past. I need to have a serious talk with whoever laid out the radios for this mission. They need to not do that ever again.
That would be Cheshire.
Yeah. This can never happen again.
What's up with the radio net?
I am platoon lead. I am fucking platoon lead right now.
Turtle's fucked it up. Turtle has basically fucked it all off on time.
I don't think this is all Turtle. It's a good portion of it is Turtle, but the radio issues are not him. I'm putting my fucking radio down.
I love janky weird orbats, but they always need an explanation, otherwise no one understands how to actually run them.
Understood. Mike 1's just gonna have gun front, Mike 2 gun left, Mike 3 gun right. Gonna keep it probably 40 kilometers an hour through this.
We've not fucking planned for the main objective. Or we realised rather. Well, we're not in body. Past GTs.
I mean, we're almost to the part where we can maybe get out.
Yeah, when we get out.
Just keep scanning in front of us. Have coax up in case we fight something coax.
I mean, on the bright side, we didn't get deleted by the tank yet.
Yep.
Driver slow from here. We're gonna keep moving along the road. Mike's gonna go slow pace until we get towards the assault marker. We're gonna drop the teams.
Heyday request.
Yeah.
I've rerouted the
Driver
red
hold.
line.
Contact.
Driver, gunner stable tank. APC. Index. Engage. Target ceasefire. Driver, continue forward.
Reloading.
Still
AP.
a tank out there.
That one's dead. That APC's dead. Mike, another Mike dealt with the other vehicle. Mike 1's gonna proceed to dismount point.
Heyday request.
Same here. Mike 1's proceeding to assault mark to drop infantry.
Alpha dismount.
Alpha dismount? Yeah, we can go a little further. We can do that.
Thank you.
Gun left. Gun face direct north through this entire movement. I've got camera front for command.
Alpha, listen up. When we hit that dismount point, we are moving immediately north 100 meters. Confirm?
Confirm.
Jet.
Driver Holden. Alpha, this is a good dismount for you. Dismount, move northeast.
Alphas, hop out. Alpha out. Move northeast. Let's go.
It's kind of a field, whatever.
I mean, at least it's not a rice field.
Right, let's get moving. Benny, Ramen, go blue if you please. For now, our objective is to push north. We're going to catch up to Bravo and take their position, and then they'll move up behind us.
Bravo, requesting you hold your current position. Alpha moving up to take over, and then you can bounce up and do the flanking maneuver. Inbound, 30 seconds.
It's like dirt works up there to the west. Dragon's Teeth too.
Right, let's hold at this set of trees.
That Bradley just ate shit. There's a tank north across the field. It's approximately 335, but it's behind the terrain from here. I saw where the shot came from, I just can't see the tank.
Approx area marked NDT on map, red circle.
It's closer
With me,
to.
we are moving west, west, west. We need to be behind that bird. Keep it at a run, we need to get behind that bird. Fuck me, there's goddamn trenches here.
Yep, sure are.
Go.
I'll take someone to push along this trench, make sure there's no one going to come up our ass.
Do it, Benny. Take Ramen.
Roger. Go, Roman, let's go clear this trench off to the right side. Oh, right facing it, west side. Just go so no one pushes along it.
Oop, falling. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Hang on a sec. I got hurt by something? Not really sure what. Let me pop a painkiller. I got hurt by something. Not really sure what. Probably just falling in the fucking ditch for 3 seconds. That should be good.
Once we've got ice down the length of it, we should be alright. Oh, there's a friendly Bradley there. Okay, never mind.
What, mine's going?
Yeah, we should get. We'll get at least some warning in the form of its cook-off if somebody's coming that way.
There's a friendly Bradley on the left flank. This trench immediately is clear.
Oh, that's...
We've got additional bunker light north far past reference from flight marker for MBC.
Ow.
Get hit?
Yeah, not like bleeding, but I did get hit with something. I think it was a ricochet. That's friendly, right? Yeah, okay.
Hitting down into cover.
Is that thing dead? I think it is. Yeah, that one's dead.
Viking was moved his arm off the line.
So I've got an indication of this enemy.
Say again?
You can see, where is the enemy? I can't see him.
In the tree line, and then we have people like close on this to the left. I think on the dirtworks we're standing on. I'm pretty sure. There's a second bunker directly north. I think that's what it is, just under the terrain.
Yeah.
Like shooting through the grass kind of style. Bravo's over there. They should be able to put fire in it. Over there, they're over to the right. I don't really have any optics, so I can't really check anything too far out.
Yeah, I can't see.
Somebody is getting
You know where I am.
close.
Good ship, Bravo. Good ship, Bravo.
I don't like being clumped up this far. I'm gonna go down here.
Odin DC then, correct?
Yeah, Odin DC. Go to your left.
Got that, be aware, we've got a command BMP,
there's
and we've got another set of bunkers.
Camo nets
to
right there by that
R290.
stick to your left at 2300.
Oh yeah, shit seen. I just saw some friendly. Yeah, his friendly's moving up to my left now.
Who's over there? Yeah, we got HQ and stuff way out over by Mike, but I don't see any friendlies this close on the map at least. So
Keep the arc out.
No.
I just popped over the top. Looks clear under the camo net, the close one at least. Haven't checked the bunker, obviously. Bravo's across on the north. They're clear in the bunker line.
Do you hear vehicles northwest? Or maybe it's just the sound of a generator or something.
With me, I want this bunker to the northwest cleared. Benny, take Ramen, sorted out.
Cool. You got a cover position.
Yeah, we've got you out on the wide there. If there's anything, it'll be the low ground out northwest.
Yeah, roger. It's pin of the east.
This looks clear from here. Unless there's somebody laying down, so...
Just one flat net.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, unless there's somebody laying down,
Yeah.
don't think there's anybody inside. Clear on the left.
Yeah, right side's clear.
Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, position clear.
Enemy infantry northeast far in
infantry
tree
far
line. Enemy
northeast.
vehicle northwest far in tree line.
I'm looking for the vehicle.
Set yourselves up on that.
Is that northeast or northwest? I heard
He's
both.
called Northeast Infantry Northwest Vehicle. It's closer to west. 285 is the infantry.
If you do sound off.
Ramen.
BMP coming in northeast.
Ramen, detach from that bunker. Place one down on the command BMP in that little structure there. Timer 5 Mike. Confirm.
Yep. Hold on. BMP out to the northeast.
249 is hit, managing.
I got a rocket out. Don't get behind me.
Yeah, seen. Roger.
250 you called that, or 200, do you think? Well, Bravo's got it. Alright, well. Made my way to the BMP. Or the command BTR, whatever this thing is. Five-minute timer.
Behind the berm, behind the berm. Once you put ace of that charge, please, Ramen.
There goes another Bradley.
Timer set.
Oh, that's not good.
Enemy infantry southwest 224 in the open. Moving right to left. Further left also, in the gap 208.
Oh, yeah, eyes on.
Ramen, confirm the charge is planted.
Yep.
Push to the French, use it as a firing position. Tank traps for cover.
This is worse, actually. You can't see anything now.
Yeah.
Don't have the elevation to really see shit from here. I'm just gonna go to yell.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fucking lag.
Go north. Oh, you're good. Okay. You want to, Benny, over there, the actual, like, rise? You want to try that way? See if we can get anything done?
Yeah.
Next whole thing up.
Owen, you back with us yet?
Yeah. Let's just push up right. Or we.
Could use a bit of a hand here, mate. I think I've looked down to lost some blood. Would appreciate the top up sooner rather than later.
Back up. Anyone on this net?
Hey, Firm, you got Alpha on this net.
I think the wall's still a little bit high. The French.
Don't think so.
Looking sporadic contact from
Yeah,
southwest.
there's not a good position here by the look of things.
No.
This seems more like an anti-vehicle fortification than a fighting position.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go regroup.
Is anyone else from Mike 1 alive?
Which, I mean, Dragon's Teeth and then a big fucking gap is a pretty effective solution.
I think I bailed quickly enough not to die.
So have we got any? Have we got any Bradley still alive?
I think we have one left.
That'd be good.
Assuming Mike 3, I think, is still up there to the north, which is the only one that would be moving. 1 and 2 are definitely gone.
Fantastic. Oh, God. Right, we're going to go and fucking rape Mike 3 for...
I don't know when, but sometime soon that should be detonating, I think.
14-15. 5-minute charges.
May I join Alpha?
Yeah, go for it.
What's everyone's ammo state? How many mags everyone got?
20.
Phoenix, you survived.
One moment. I'm trying to join Alpha. It's not working out.
Oh.
There we go.
Cool.
Yes, barely.
Yeah, I think we're all at like effective combat.
I'm surprised I survived that.
Even just between two of us.
I was in that vehicle that's on fire.
How much MG ammo we got?
Yeah, you were
Probably not that much.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I've got 6 boxes on me.
Deviant, your vehicle, has it got ammo?
It's got medical.
Phoenix, you've joined on me. Where did you come from?
I am from.
Shots fired northeast.
You're from Mike 1. Deviant,
Yeah.
what's your combat load?
I think that's it's going to be Bravo out there engaging
Cool.
stuff
Ditch
to the
your
north
gear,
with
or ditch your rifle
HQ.
and your ammo. Phoenix, take the
seen
M4.
Bravo.
MP5's worth jack shit fighting Russians. Use the vehicle inventory on the ambulance to swap. Do not just drop it on the fucking floor.
30 seconds
That's fine.
and
Whatever.
until the
Whatever.
thing goes boom, approximately.
That's fine. Pull a vest from whoever you find that's dead.
Medical pack. Yep. I think I can do that. I'm gonna put some ammo.
Yep, and
See,
make sure you take all the
movement
M4 ammo.
far 209 south.
Let's spread it out a bit so we don't get.
Yeah, eyes on
got that.
infantry
Right,
in
start
the
moving
open.
eastwards. We're going to circle around to the north side of this little trench.
Yep.
Moving east.
Just slow up so that they don't get left
Why are we
all
running on top?
alone.
Get back in the trench. Start moving north.
Let's get in the trench while we do this, actually.
Alright, fuck it. They can take care of it.
Yeah, they'll follow.
They have a vehicle back there in the form of the ambulance, so they can catch up at whatever distance. It's fine.
Things you'd love to hear.
Well, I hope they know that there is infantry coming in from the south.
Hey, the charge went off.
Yeah, I know. Command was bugging me about when are we blowing up the fucking charges.
I mean, I could have done it like 3 minutes ago if I'd set it on a clacker, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but we were taking enough fire. I prefer timers and waiting 3 minutes.
Viking, you might want to let his HQ back where we were. They have infantry coming in from their south.
No, that's Medic and whoever the fuck else that was, I think, not HQ.
Medic has infantry coming in from their south.
I mean, it makes sense. There's that road that runs there to the south, and that's like the only reinforcement direction. Yeah, that's Mike something or other, and then a cool party bus.
Yeah, the party bus. I think that's our transport.
You got anything interesting on you there, bud? Nope.
Jack shit.
The go-ahead has been given to strip enemy of AT, so if you find a tube, take a tube.
Yo, Weasel, you already robbed these cunts for all they're worth?
No problem. Once we get to
Oh, he's on the other one.
once we get to Bravo, we're gonna fix our track before we pick them up.
Are we going to the party bus, or are we getting to the Bradley?
I don't know at this point.
I'll pause my orders.
Yo!
Should we just make for the party bus so that, you know, we're fucking doing something?
Bravo sent off to the north to dismount point. You boys are going to dig in here, facing north, probably taking over and just waiting for them to push through there. Did I hear something about a truck? If you guys have your own lift, we can do this a little
There's
quick.
a bus
we got
driver
nothing.
towards us. You guys know this bus
Yeah,
driver?
I didn't think so.
You guys know this bus driver?
Benny, get on the line, burn him down when he gets in sight.
The bus driver?
I'm not gonna kill the bus driver. I'll challenge him. Come on, let's go challenge the bus driver.
I don't want to just light this dude up in
No, we
case
won't.
it's...
We'll challenge him.
Viking, do you want me on a particular color team?
He could be a friendly person. I like that.
On the ground, hands behind your head. On the ground, on your belly. You have 3 seconds to comply. On your belly.
And be on the ground.
On your belly.
Hey, Alpha, I've got it under control. Thank you. Hey, sir, what can I do for you?
No, I'm bus driver. I saw things burning on the road. Figured something might be up. Hey, what are you
it's
doing?
Very dangerous. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Everyone
commandeer
else, let's
this
push outside
for ya.
so we don't get fucked.
Okay.
It's 3 rubles per person. Pay the ticket fare.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you everything you need.
Do we have e-tools? I think we do, right? Yeah.
Take care of all that. Yeah. Sorry, my boys are very bad at listening.
That is fine, sir. Young boys, e-boys, yeah?
So true. So true.
My clothes.
All right. Yeah, it's right. Don't worry. I put that catch in there for you.
By the way, I don't think that there's... So, like, if you dig something with somebody else, the amount of time spent is, like, you know, directly proportional. Like, there's no additional amount, so, like, it's exactly half if you have 2 and exactly a third if you have 3. Which means that you're almost certainly better off digging your own fortification, unless it's one of the really big ones that take forever to set up.
Sure, but I'm busy pouring a beer and this way having at least some sort of cover.
Well, no. What I mean is, like, if there are 2 people helping, it's better to just have 2 separate fortifications.
I mean, I am, but normally it's by saying, "Oi, Victor, dig me a hole by there, mate, with a 50-ton excavator."
That's true. That's a severely underrepresented option that exists. Although I think we do have the Nemera, right? Where you can do that.
Go for Alpha.
Too far, Penny.
This is what the 202 will get you.
Yeah.
Does All right, everybody, listen up. We are going on the party bus.
Cool. Do you know that it's very satisfying that Six Flags commercial is apparently...
Is transnational? Yes.
Six Flags? No, it's the fucking Venga Boys, man.
We are now the bad guys again.
No, it's fine. The bus was originally Russian, so we're still the good guys.
No, I mean by us proclaiming that that's only a Six Flags commercial.
Nah.
It's the fucking Venga Boys, man.
I've never heard of them. One old man that.
No, what I'm saying is the reason that is popular is largely because of a incredibly viral internet video with the old man dancing. But that's not like an official music video from the band that made it. That's originally from a Six Flag commercial that somebody cut out and looped.
Oh, I got to introduce my nephew to some ancient internet history. Did anyone here watch Where the Hell is Matt?
Nope.
Way back. This would be
Where
like early
is
2000s.
Matt?
No, it was Where the Hell is Matt? It was a like a guy who worked in IT or some shit. And one day he decided, you know what? Me and my mate, we talked about this for years. We're going to pack it all in and we're going to go traveling. And he used to do this funny little dance for "Hurry up, we're going to lunch." And they thought it'd be funny if they just did this and filmed it in a bunch of random different places on the around the world. And it turned into Where the Hell is Matt, in which this one dude just went around the world doing this funny little dance in front of like random fucking monuments. And then he ran out of money, went home, went back to his job, and then Stride Gum gave him a call and said, "Hey, we'll pay for you to like live for the next 5 years. You want to go traveling again and do some shit?"
Oh, that's amazing.
Old school internet. That and the Great Office War.
I miss my Bradley.
I miss Wayas Kids, you know.
It didn't have Windows. It had Mac OS.
But you know what this has is space.
Actually, it had Linux.
This is leg room.
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot more leg room in here.
I might get shot, but
right, gentlemen, hold up.
Yep.
Listen up. Dismount. See the Bradley R280 or R300 rather. Dismount and fucking rob the cunt. Go.
What are we stealing?
Silently.
I don't like the fact that shooting something.
I know what we're stealing.
I'm already full on ammo from robbing it earlier way ahead of you.
But do what you can.
If anyone's using enough ammo, so like.
I don't see any thermal contact inside.
I question your rate supplier. Ooh, I get a repack max.
Alright, hold fire.
Within the town.
Driver ahead slow.
I get an M16.
Back to the bus before anyone notices we've been on the rob.
Good man.
I managed to steal a second charge.
So all that half empty mags, which means I get to have a fun.
Alright, so I now have 2 AT shots and 1 big ass charge, as well as a firing device to set with it, if need be.
I stole someone's 100-round 249 belt. It's currently in the bus. I'm sorry.
Oh, beautiful, thank you. I needed that.
No, I stole it from you.
Oh.
I opened.
Well, yeah, he really
back
needed it
as
then.
we were getting on.
Oh.
And I went, well, I might as well.
Is that smoke?
Please don't shoot me. I am a crewman, and I am less important than you.
Why am I on the rise? Can we just...
I mean, you know, you could replace any dead Bradley crew if, like, the turret operator dies. Or something like that.
True.
I'm a driver.
Your
I
spare
don't know
parts,
how to
bud.
go bang bang.
But
with
it
the
no,
driver
see, it's
bang
fine
stick.
because your eyes work in the Bradleys and ours don't.
Exactly, you at least have training.
Your eyes go.
They're focused wrong.
Your special eyes.
Yeah.
My
get-
bread.
You get
My
those
bread.
special
I've
AI
been a
lenses
fool.
implanted.
I have the special eye implants that the Mechanicum demanded I get. I wish I had my real eyes.
Like, we're Americans, we can only see burgers, but you're a special American and can use the mechanical burgers.
I can't hear you from
Well,
here.
he's asking
it's
what
weird.
mic you were.
Mic 1.
He was mic 1.
Oh shit!
The
Wait, is
second
Viking
guy.
talking? I cannot hear him.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like he's literally
Viking,
just
if you're gonna
sheltered
talk
from
to
us.
us, use the radio.
Oh, yeah,
Or he's
fuck.
on Whisper is the other option.
I can't hear him on the radio either.
Viking, I cannot hear
I think
you.
that's no, that's the
talking
other
over
radio
the
net that he's
152.
talking on.
He's on the special radio.
Boy, yeah, Viking's really fucking quiet, which is bizarre.
The command burger.
Why would he accuse you of that? It was us.
Yeah, I was being accused of having a shit ton of loot in this vehicle, and I told him that when can we have looted in this vehicle? We've not stopped at all, honest.
You didn't loot shit.
I mean, the demo charge in my backpack had begged to say otherwise, but you know.
I mean, that was before. Oh, something just
Funnily
exploded.
enough, it's really easy to make demo charges just
Something
disappear
just exploded
completely.
to our northwest.
Yeah, it's probably the artillery firing, if I'm guessing.
Fucking what?
There's an artillery base up there. Why would it be surprising if they start using the fucking artillery?
I'm a Bradley driver. I didn't know that.
That's
We're
not my fucking
protected
fault.
From 155.
Don't worry, this is an up-armored bus, just like a Bradley.
Yeah.
The outside is absolutely plastered with air.
The open window right there by two of you suggests absolutely what you're saying.
If we get direct hit by the 155,
We're
would it be the
infantry.
same?
Listen to us. We know what's going on.
I think much it's 152.
I think they're 105s, not 155s.
Also, while this bus is moving, we are stuck on it. Viking can fuck us.
I honestly thought you were all going to get
Well, I
blown up when
mean,
you
how
were
much of a
moving the
party bus
Bradley.
is this? So, because I mean, to be honest, if it's a real party bus, we could just fuck each other, right?
Man, I don't see any subwoofers on the bus, so no party music. There's no alcohol.
Speak for yourself.
You'd think this Russian bus would have just alcohol everywhere.
No, it came with them. Like, that's a standard procedure. You take your alcohol with you because somebody will steal it if you don't. Not a very Russian
You stopped the
choice.
party.
I think doing hard bass with your mouth would be pretty difficult.
Look, I've just been doing perfect imitations.
Of Darude Sandstorm?
Dun da ba da 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 dum bo bo da da bum ba dum bum ba da bum bo.
Are we thunder running the bus?
Yes.
Let's go. This is a real party bus. I'm in the back. I'll help.
This is like, it's a Thunder Run, but it's the acoustic version, so. Absolutely no fire from us. Oh, there's fucking defenses.
We should not. We should not.
God,
There are people shooting. Oh god. I advise we get away from the bus as soon as possible because it's probably going to explode. Oh, that's not good. Yep, okay.
Viking
Don't tell it
pilfered
to shoot
so
the bus.
much and used it for nothing.
Take off whatever restrictions it has and let it do what it wants.
Shoot the bus.
But honestly, looking at that trench line, we can't do shit. Like against
We
that
shouldn't
trench
have
line,
driven up to it.
We shouldn't have done anything with it. Like unless we'd gone the arse end around the town.
could-
I mean, the
yeah,
intel
you go
was
the
fine.
arse end around the town,
obviously.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, why did you choose to stop there right in front of it, is the question.
Because otherwise
got
we'd have crashed
recon.
into the fucking things and that would have...
No. If you had gone right, you could have just gone around it.
In all fairness, I
Yeah.
didn't...
I bet.
How have I just taken a damage screen?
The bus!
I just took a damage screen for the bus.
Good for you.
Bus.
I did kill 3 people, I think. So I mean, I didn't do
fit
nothing.
in the Bradley now.
Yeah! All the infantry now have a transport.
Also, to Mike 1, the Bradley, I am so sorry that you got twatted off. I don't know what twatted you. I can only assume it was bad intel.
RPG in the rear.
In the arse?
Oh, it was in the rear?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were people in the
No, it was not your bad intel. We figured out that MBT mark was wrong very quickly, and it wasn't what got us
all I
killed.
had was like fucking MBT thing off there.
We didn't have that. Didn't fuck us.
There definitely was an MBT there. I don't know that it stayed there very long, but
I had it in the back of my mind that I was looking at it after command brief, and it was. We've not mentioned at all in command brief that there's like half a dozen MBTs plus in play, and that's not been mentioned a single fucking time in command brief. Like, what's going on? But that was like when we'd loaded up in and you were busy, so I didn't want to go. Hey, day, you know about the MBTs?
Dude, I was so.
I know your helmet to fire to shit, but you know hey, about those MBTs in the next town over.
I had considered that. See, I do think Turtle's original Overwatch position would have been good. We just didn't need infantry there. It was a whole communication fucking.
I'm going to have
mess.
a lot of fun editing that clip of Viking driving us into a trench and then me getting domed.
I will say, Viking, even if you
was wrong.
Oh no, that's fine. Like, this is just a fun clip now. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I will say, Viking, it would have been nice for you to have turned the other direction, even if you had also stopped in front of the trench, just so we didn't dismount directly into enemy fire.
I mean, personally, this is just another Thunder Run for Viking. This is just added to the mark.
Oh, that round went right over.
Never mind.
No!
Turtle's just been bitching about wanting more toasts.
Yeah.
He's been screaming down the mic about how he wants more fucking toast.
Toast?
Hi, Toast.
Hi.
I know.
How are you doing?
Oh, the first fucking shot disabled the turret and sent the toe into the dirt. God damn it.
Well, you got killed by an RPG, not the tank. So.
It wasn't the shot from the turret. It was it was Null stopping the vehicle and the vehicle jerking.
It stopped automatically.
Ah, right. Okay, that'll be it.
If you're moving really slowly, it can just do that.
It can roll forward, but if it goes below 12 or something, it just it goes instantly stops.
It's Weasel, yeah. I appreciate Dro's optimism. We literally just had the lesson last stop about this is why smokes to cover in advance don't fucking work. But credit to him, he's still trying.
I mean, it's not that they don't work, it's that they work poorly, but it's better than nothing for sure. But you can't, other options should be explored.
Well, you need to spread the smokes out more than that if they're gonna work.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing is that's probably more effective against the AI like that than spreading them out.
I will admit, I was so hoping that just twatted Mortis there and just looked at the
Mortis almost died to a Metis. Holy.
That would have been hilarious.
I do think I did hit the dish. I'm pretty sure I did hit the Dishka gunner, by the way, so he might slowly bleed out.
They are all really clumped right now.
Yep.
I mean, it's really hard to describe 6 dudes hiding behind 3 trees as...
Fuck, Turtle's down.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
That Cornet could get a 5 kill.
There's a roadblock.
Or the T-72 could just rotate its turret.
He's blocked by a building.
I don't think so. I think you can see over the fence there.
No, there's a whole building between him and them.
Oh yeah, he's on the other side of the Heskos. I thought he was further back. I don't think that there's actually a building in the way though. I think he's just a slightly too far forward.
The cream building between them and that. Yeah, 100%.
He can definitely get Mortis, for instance.
I was hoping to fire off at least 1,300 rounds before I died, but I only got 700.
Oh.
Sag days.
Indeed.
I'm hoping this Dishka gunner just bleeds out slowly and dies so I can get another kill. Well, I shot him, and then he turned around and I went, oh no. And then I hid behind the bus some more, and then he shot me through the bus.
Oh no.
So.
Oh, it's another T-72.
Meanwhile, Weasel literally dodging bullets.
Well.
The funniest shit is once... Oh, wait, what's in the building? Oh, resupply. Lovely, I thought it was another 4 tanks, to be honest.
Havarian. There's a trench there. Look at it.
Did one of the D30s blow themselves up?
Yes, Very
They
possible.
can do. Yeah.
No, we killed
we
them.
shot
No,
them.
one of the Bradleys got that one.
Oh, nice. Good.
Oh, Bradley's got one. Nice. Well done. Bradley.
One of the Bradleys.
Okay, yeah.
Implying that there's multiple Bradleys alive right now.
There were, originally there were.
Originally.
They did not make it past the first 15 minutes of combat.
Yeah, but the fucking ambulance
Oh
is still
no!
zooming
This,
around
if
absolutely
this
fine, isn't
ambulance
it?
takes the wrong path.
So what happened? What happened to the other ones?
RPG in the ass and a
Fucked up.
tank, or a
RPGs,
BMP
yeah.
turret. I'm not sure if we have BMP ones. It was a large caliber round of some variety. I watched it come in and then detonate directly, so I know.
I think it was an RPG that hit you guys. You guys.
Mike
Wait,
2.
where's the? I see the one in the field. Where's the other one?
So I'm not sure if it moved and then got destroyed or deleted itself or whatever. Very possible it's one of those. But you see where the entrenchments are next with a BMP in the woods.
Yeah,
it was right in there, basically. Is where it was.
It was right in front of that BMP that's destroyed, right in that gap.
All right, I'm gonna head off, but
yeah,
had a good time, y'all.
See you, Phoenix.
Despite disappointing heyday twice.
You did. You did not disappoint me.
No, last mission.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah, that is fair. Twice exclusively in last mission.
I redeemed myself.
When you died the first time, I was so sad, and then the second time, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah. So was I. Don't worry.
How did you? I was like, "How did you do that?" You sprinted all the way through the hell of a town to get to me and died in my arms, basically.
But anyway, talk to you guys later.
Is Lycan unconscious, or is he just laying? No, he's
unconscious.
No, he's unconscious.
Variant's patching himself, I think.
Block 1 channel.
Emu, Deviant, and Dro are all ignoring the fact that Lycan's down.
I don't think they know. Oh, no,
I
they
choose
can
to believe they
definitely see
ignore it.
Lycan.
I'm pretty sure they can see
must
him.
Be able to see. Yeah.
I mean, they might be sort of
no, they don't realize.
Prioritizing, considering, but yeah,
They have no realization. They don't know.
Don't worry, Deviant is going to go back and run him over with the ambulance. Oh no, he turned back around.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of run-ins with the medical vehicle in this instance. The amount of times he swerved in front of us trying to kill himself.
ST-72 is still alive.
Oh man, Lycan needs like a bullet or to just a toggle unconscious just to put him out of his misery.
Yeah, toggle unconscious, I guess. Makes sense. But how fucked is he? I wish we could medical menu people.
Drag him in front of him. Crazy.
Normal heart rate, he's got blood, he's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Actually, remind me in a couple of minutes just to check on him.
I will remind you.
Alright, so that thing has taken 0 fucking damage and is looking very confused at what's going on.
The tank, they're trying to GP it with 40 mic, which is...
Do they have anything else?
I was gonna say I'm not sure what
Do they
other
not have
options.
AT? 136s?
Probably not. Most of it was with the team in the bus. I think.
Tubes.
Yeah, Mortis has a 136. Yeah.
Lycan does too. And then there's at least 2-3 more over by the bus.
Variant has one too. Yeah, they've got 2 136s.
I had 2 on me, one in my bag and one, like hanging off. But
Deviant. Deviant's in the ambulance. Okay.
He's doing ambush it and driving into a tree.
He's gonna get a tank cannon round right now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, nope, it'll be coax and then he'll stop behind a building.
He had the awareness to stop and get off the road. That was good.
This is the second time the tank fired at him as well. Good nade, good nades.
Bad nade. One of them was short, but one of them was good.
So
they do kind of bounce weird looking at the terrain, it
How much
seems
pulse
like.
do you need to wake someone up?
How much what?
I don't know, just looking at like,
I mean, you got 50
toggle-
seconds left on your
toggle
couple of
unconscious.
minutes, but you can just do the toggle
Nah, they put
unconscious, and if
brakes.
he's...
Yeah.
You can also ace medical him if he's not waking up. You have to give him
Yeah,
some
I'll do
blood
one
just
step.
to...
There he is.
He's awake in that trench.
He's awake. There he goes.
Oh. Thank you, God.
I
Hank Hill
think important to note
survived.
is that he's the only one with AT as well, or he's
No,
the second
no,
one
no,
with
no.
AT, so...
Alex and Mortis both have AT. Or Varian and Mortis both have AT.
Deviant's one as well. They're saved.
Yeah, they've got plenty of ones.
I love the let's cross the gap the tank is staring directly at. option.
Yo, Mortis.
Oh. Who's fired the rifle?
Weasel's got it.
Weasel's
got it.
It's covered in ERA. It's probably alive. Yeah, it's still
They got
fine.
one hit in the rear quarter on the left
No,
side.
Emu's got an RPG-7 and he's got a shot on the arse.
Hey, check on Lycan.
Oh my god.
Oh, he tried to get in the trench. Dude, that must be crazy from Dro's POV. Holy fuck.
They hit it in the ass, right?
They sort of hit it on the back left.
side.
It's
one shot rear left.
You can see there's.
But I'm still turning. The engine is slightly damaged.
Emu will get it done.
You can actually see where they hit it, and like just behind the ERA on the left side, towards the rear.
And there goes Dro.
Not surprising, to be honest.
It's definitely
I mean,
mobility
absolutely
kill.
not surprising in that position, yeah. The tank's just watching, waiting for
I
something.
don't know why that would be like. They had to have known there was a vehicle of some kind because it had been shooting.
I didn't know. I didn't
No, we know that that
know.
vehicle was the only part of the intel that was fucking right.
Did they try to frag it? Oh my lord, that's ambitious.
They tried GPs, they got a couple of rockets.
Dro's gonna bleed out and die in the trench for sure because nobody's coming to get him.
Yeah, no one knows he's there.
Well, the guy on the Dishka can't really do anything. Oh, yes, he can. I spoke too soon.
Well, the guy in the Dishka can't do anything about Dro, but yeah, the other guys, sure.
Holy, that's a
That's
keyhole.
a keyhole, right?
Nasty.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, nice one by Weasel.
Very good. Dude, those coordinates, oh my god.
There's one dude in the trench. I'm just going ham. It was kind of close. And dude took a fragment.
Is there a Bradley still alive?
Oh no, all the Bradleys are fucked.
I mean, that one is
I've
gone.
given
Reinforcement wave.
One of them made it to the end of the mission.
Kind of.
To almost.
The final location.
Well, all of the Bradleys made it to their final location. So.
I mean, to be fair, they can still sort of win this mission. There's just, all they have to do is kill the commander and then blow up the depot and then bug out.
They need
To be
to
fair, though-
spend 6 shots on the D30s to destroy them. Commander they need to kill.
I mean, you can definitely kill D30s with grenades. I'm not 100%
I mean,
sure.
not if they keep hitting the trees in front of it.
No, I meant like hand grenades. They can just walk up and throw a grenade at it.
That's true.
Yeah, well, they just got one with the god knows what.
M2.
That was just the guy on it.
Yeah, it's not the D30 itself.
But yeah, you can just lob a grenade at
Wait,
it.
hold on.
I want them to come around the corner
What
and have
about
this D30 just
using-
engage them.
And Weasel has been briefed the fact that Orthodox church takes 2 183s to destroy, so he doesn't need to clear it.
No, he doesn't need to clear it, by going inside and doing CQB. You can just clear it.
He just needs to plant a pair of 183s on the outside and clear it by dropping the building on the people inside.
Correct.
I like
That's
the
the best
Heska
type
barriers
of
on the
clear.
inside of the RT.
I want this
though.
D30
That's nice.
to traverse left and fire one round.
I don't think it will.
It's not gonna. I'm pretty sure they're
That is good.
I think they're
Cheshire
disabled
did
AI
have a
or
plan
something.
for set testing, even
Hit
if
the
his
building
idea
above
for
the
balance
area.
was occasionally somewhat skewed.
I mean, the building's
I will
not in the
admit
way
I
for
am
this
some
guy.
bias on account of the trauma of the Star Fort. You guys weren't there. You weren't there, man.
I remember the Star Fort.
Oh yeah, you were.
Was that on that Vietnamish map? I forget
No,
which one.
it was. We had one anti-tank element, and Turtle thought, or not Turtle, sorry. Just
Oh,
fucking
cool! You
all
collapsed the
teams we
cabinet.
missed.
Now the guy can see better.
Yeah, Cheshire thought that the with one anti-tank element, that the players could assault a Star Fort where there were 7 BTR ATAs lagered up in positions with only the turrets showing, where at least 4 could see any closest point of approach. So, yeah, you've got the one hat element, but, it kills 1 tank, or 1 BTR, and 3 more can see it.
I thought it was a Luna mission on Columbia.
There was one
Luna-
that I
no,
remember
no.
that was.
There is
Luna
one.
had an
There is
alright
one
one
of
with the
Luna's
Star
on
Fort.
Columbia that has a
That was
Star
actually a
Fort in
good
it.
one. We
Yes.
should replay that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, one needs a lot of work.
Is that combat protocol, is it?
It's a combat protocol one. It's technically the next one in the series. It needs a lot of work.
Swish. Back on.
I'm busy. I have things to do.
I do remember one that
My
was
own
sort
missions
of
to make.
the reverse of that, where we were assaulting with a vehicle, and there was like 90 AI that all had Maws, and we sort of like crested a ridge like 600 meters away, like nowhere near it that we thought, and instantly deleted by like 12 gunners all at the same time.
Yes, the 4th of July imitation Morse show. I remember that one.
I think I was the gunner, and I had in thermals. I was like, "Oh, there's a guy in that tower. Let me start shooting at him." And then realized he was holding a Maus, and was like, "Oh fuck! I hope he dies quick," because coax. I think it was like a main tank gun was the other round loaded with tank shells, because vehicles. And then saw that guy fire, realized I killed him in time to not die from him, and then instantly exploded because there was like 6 other guys that were also staring right at us. That was great. We were very confused. And then we went around and looked, and it was just like AT, like every other guy, almost, is what it seemed like. With Maws, with the sights, so they were ridiculously accurate.
There's a D30.
How you doing, Toast?
Doing okay.
I'm glad.
Oh, did Dro wake up? What happened there?
Here, by the way,
The mic that lived the longest.
I'm sad we didn't get the final kill on that D72.
Yeah, if we took that out, it would have been easier for us to. I mean, the cornet in the building might have been a problem.
It definitely would have been.
Oh, it definitely would have been, but it was more the infantry. The second our turret went out and I called reverse, I should have popped command smoke. Just wasn't that. I wasn't fast enough on the draw to do it.
Is Dro somehow still alive? Oh my god, impressive.
Did he have Zeus Hop, or did he just wake up?
I have
on
no
his
idea.
own?
We'll never know.
I think Havarian and Lycan came over.
Yeah, but I don't know if he had Zeus out before that or not, is the question, though. Because
Yeah,
I'm pretty
he
sure he
got
would have
up
just
as they
bled
were
out
on
because he
the
got coaxed by the tank.
No, I'll just take a painkiller. No morphine, no morphine. Or is it too late? Oh, it's too late. You should always ask first.
Oh, Weasel and Dyer. Oh, that's not a good angle.
Where are they? Oh, they're there.
Yeah. Oh no, and the garrison or the fuel depot is mobilizing now.
Fun.
Although they've not got a way out, so.
Oh, bad nade.
All right,
Well,
I guess that.
not good nade, I guess. That one was much better.
I mean, if the objectives are done, they all die. It's still a success, right?
In a sense,
Usually,
but no.
usually a draw. I think we call that.
By some accounts, yes.
Listen, the
Depends on the
only
mission.
victory that Archon knows is a Pyrrhic victory.
That is true.
That, yeah. Clearly, the biggest part of this mission is that my G&T has lasted longer than my life as a Bradley driver.
GMT? What?
Well, I am
Gin
not
and tonic.
actively trying to kill them, which I feel
I heard
might be a
im,
mistake on
and
my
I was
part,
confused.
So, what can we do there?
Oh, G&T.
No, I got it
An
then.
accent.
I got it now, but I heard GMT, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's fair. Another Britishism or something.
I mean,
Was Dyer gonna get got?
very possible. Although typically the Brits don't use acronyms as their Britishisms.
No, GNT is definitely on the cards as an acronym.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying gin and tonic, yes, that's an acronym, or that's an acronym that is used, but Britishisms largely are not acronyms, is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly happy to do weird shit with words and slam them together and change endings for some reason or another. But generally not an acronym. That's an American thing, usually.
So,
we're not all so hoity-toity, are we?
It's one of the worst things about America is the acronym use. I hate it.
So
I think it's largely influenced by
There's-
the amount of Americans that serve in the military.
It's worse than. It's one thing worse than acronyms. It's the M lettering scheme for American equipment.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
you
mean,
want
with
an
American
M1 or an
equipment, you've also
M1
got
or
to
an
read,
M1
you
or
know,
an M2.
into the backronyms of someone thinks of a really cool abbreviation, then just twists words as far as possible with the help of the thesaurus. to make it work for their pre-chosen word.
Now,
I will say
you say that, but I did ask Trench to help me make a backronym for something I'm working on.
You're very welcome.
Because I needed a man who could speak French.
Lycan, get him!
Look, Trench exists as our resident cunning linguist.
Avarian, shoot him!
Nah, that was the first year of
British,
university.
isn't it, if you ever saw it.
I got over that. I was the second year of university.
I was going to say, how often did I get used to the SU? Oh, that's a bad pause.
That was alright.
Oh no, it's clear though.
Now he's got to go.
He's up as well.
Like the little
Oh,
come on,
don't.
Weasel.
You
Come on,
definitely
my
should
son.
start clearing of this section with a grenade.
No,
like,
no. I told him the demo charges can be throwable.
Yeah, but they may not have enough to do that at this point.
He fucking should. I told him to take 2 for the church.
Yeah, but they blew up some of the guns already.
Oh god, really? Oh yeah, they did one of them.
Is that? There's PCR. I think it's.
It's even marked on the map. 2 times charged by the church, 1 times charged by the radio.
I think it's active. Oh boy!
Oh,
hey, they got a way in.
They did have a way in.
Oh god.
Oh, we need a button to be able to ragdoll to throw ourselves at walls, so we can make breaches.
I like that he kicked down the wall.
Please do not ever add that.
Oh, it'd be perfect. Come on.
Say again?
I mean, there was for a brief moment of time the ragdoll on command thing. Like people did actually suggest that, but it was so incredibly jank. That
Oh.
I was, if that got introduced, I would be insisting on renaming all of my my teams the People's Front of Judea.
Yeah. That tickled me.
No, that's Judean People's Front.
Spells! You remember the Saints Row minigame, like the insurance fraud one where you ragdoll into cars and bounce around?
God, I should replay that
Saints Row
again.
was so
I
good.
was so sad when the new one came out and it was
shite.
Yeah.
I've been sad since after Saints Row 2.
I don't know.
3 was a lot of fun.
3 was good fun. And
4 was
4
fun, but it wasn't like amazing.
4
It's when
was
they
entertaining.
It's when they tried to redo the first one, but they didn't understand any of the humor that makes the game.
One, yeah. It's like, what's Saints Row? Absolutely fucking irreverent. What are we gonna do? Respect everybody.
Just face first into that.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to go that way because you got the other opening.
He ran
What?
in as well.
Oh, Dro got it. Okay.
Nice kill.
He's going to, I
yeah.
think. Havarian is, but Weasel might bleed out by the time he
Weasel's
gets
just woken.
there. Oh, nice. Havarian's gonna come back.
Holy shit.
Yep, that's it.
By the way, Zeus, I got a random question.
I have a random answer, but I'm not.
He might
Zeus.
not be here.
42.
That's not
Maybe
a random
question. Ask your question anyway.
I was just asking because he heals me, even though I didn't need healing. Early in the mission when I was behind Mark M1 and got hit by the shrapnel.
What?
Yeah, no. I was medic. I was behind M1. I was trying to get some sight lines.
What is the question? I guess I didn't understand what the question
was. I was wondering why
was.
he healed me because I only had slow bleeding, and I was mostly stable, and I was able to heal myself. But I also became fully healed. I was like, oh.
Because you were the medic and you didn't want to deprive everybody of the only medic.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna die, is what I meant. I was only slow
It
bleeding.
also saves medical supplies that might be used by you. So
He didn't necessarily know that.
But yeah.
Looking at it, this is going to be an absolute bastard of a breach.
Yeah.
Like, it's 3 out in the open, but you've got a secondary line behind that that will really fuck you up.
Yeah. At least the medical resupply is now at the inside the town. Although it's now it's
In
running away from
enemy
me.
hands.
What?
Kinda.
What? Oh, that was Chyper opening the door.
Why didn't you bring the medical resupply to the park bus?
Yeah. Also, at the start of the mission, I was so embarrassed because I didn't see you guys pull off the road. I kept driving down the road, and all of a sudden I'm surrounded by enemy infantry trying to run one down. I spin 180, and then almost I heard apparently I almost got shot by one of the mics.
Oh,
yeah, you flew across the screen in front of Mike too.
I was like, oh, crap,
almost
oh, crap, oh,
drove
crap.
into us.
Yeah.
Did you have a GPS?
That's really funny.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Better situational awareness then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The amount of times the crash he drove in front of Mike 3 is also incredible. It's like, oh, slot in behind Mike 2. Okay, I'll be there. And
Honestly,
suddenly,
I think it's the ambulance.
comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think it's the fact that the big red cross that saved me.
It's the ambulance that does it, right? Because you remember Pedro's mission. Is it Check Yourself? The one where we've got the home guard front and the
Yeah.
that one. Moose once was the medic in that for the Blue 4 team that were coming to help. And
that's
the
a
ambulance. And he just flew past the home guard front line into the enemy in this ambulance, and it was just the funniest shit ever. It was long before I was streaming, unfortunately, so there's no clips of it, but it was so funny just watching because we'd lost a team leader out there and he was heading for the map marker.
Can I point out that it's very amusing this motor pool has revetments between vehicle positions? And, like...
It really is.
That, like, you know, the camo netting, the Hesco walls and stuff, and all of that is significantly more effort than the Russians ever put into this shit.
I know, it's incredible.
Parked in a field is what they like.
It's not only that. It's the fact that it's aimed to be symmetrical,
They didn't
but
use
in
enough.
doing so, it's more work.
They only used one.
I mean, a little bit more than it would have taken out the commander inside.
That was their intent.
I think they only put one instead of two.
Yeah, if they had one, that's a one charge.
How do you know that he was in there though?
Hey, Cyber.
Because it's marked on the map as HQ building.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
has
why.
bunkers around it. It
Weasel
might be
knows
this
what it
view.
takes to take it down because I told him quite clearly in the briefing and told him it'll take 2 charges to blow that building up. 1 charge to kill the radio tower, but 2 charges to blow the building up.
Well, I feel entirely justified in activating another BMP.
Good man.
Seems reasonable to me.
Do it.
BMP.
Terrorism against architecture is a crime punishable by BMP. I agree.
No, terrorism against architecture is rewarded by the Medal of Civil
Earlier in the
Engineering.
mission, why did you heal me?
Because it was right early in the mission and I have a soft spot for people to die.
Okay, because I was only slowly bleeding.
Oh,
I was
so
actually in good shape, surprisingly, despite being right next to the house map when it blew.
So as it turns out, the answer is because Cypher's a bitch and doesn't like killing people.
Yeah, Deviant, you got helped out because
up
Cypher's
until
not
the
a
last,
cunt. Stop
up until
asking
like
questions.
10 minutes ago, I have been pulling my punches, and that's a problem I keep having.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those fucking trench lines, dude.
It's a
fucking...
problem a lot of
Don't
people
pull the
have with
punches,
Zeus.
push 'em.
Like, they don't like you understand that you make a mission, you want players to like having fun enjoying the content. I fully understand it. I think I suffer from it occasionally, but that's why spectator are extra bloodthirsty to help you balance it. You know.
I mean, the other thing I've got here
Oh my
from
God.
From the Bloodthirst Brigade is, I just want to clarify because the last time I gave people wrong intel, I got bitched out mercifully. And yeah, we got the wrong intel here. Like the images in our wrong.
Were they wrong, or are they just not entirely complete? Because one is not like the other. But also, I don't really care.
Like a load of the fortifications didn't exist. The wrong number of RTPCs.
Oh, Weasel.
Oh, it's a really bad frag. Oh, they're
How
okay.
do they live?
Magic.
M203 into there. Come on, dude.
Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
No, it'll be fine.
Oh, MJ.
MJ's
Oh no,
down,
he's
MJ's
underneath
down,
it.
down in the dirt.
Oh, there he goes.
Damn, the Dro.
He danced.
He danced. There's one left though.
Oh, there's a Dishka that sees it. That's nasty.
Dancing, he's no friend of mine.
The commander threw a smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another key Dishka.
Oh, that's a fucking nade.
That's a frag.
That's gonna kill you.
Oh, fantastic.
No, Weasel's up.
That was a hell of an arm, too. Did you see that guy throw it, like, vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out the hole in the ceiling, man.
I'd say... one of them will get
See,
up.
Emu's probably
Oh,
gonna...
no, movement inside, movement inside.
Yeah, the
Commander's
commander's
gonna go.
Weasel's not looking.
Okay, let's TQ his limbs. I got the arms.
I'm just going to bandage his
Commander needs to stand up, Cypher.
Havarian's woken up. Emu's probably gonna bleed out, I'm guessing.
Oh, the commander needs to run. Now's his time in the fog.
Either run or stand up. Either way would be interesting.
If he just, like, booked it back off where the radio is...
You can
It's too
literally get
late
out
with the
front
smoke
door.
now, but
No, he can still get out the front door and leave.
Just
yeah, he could. Just phase through everything. That's fine. That works too.
That works.
Leave his left leg.
Okay, leaving his.
Did you add that?
He wants to be in the coffin. He knows his end
He
is
wants
near.
it. It's sarcophagus.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, come on,
Direct
dude.
control, so I think
Advantage
you
and
have to at this
leg.
point.
Just don't point at anybody with your gun, because it will just fire up if you point at them.
Time to phase through the sandbags.
Or just dome emu right now.
It really wants to
Oh
shoot
no,
you
Drozen,
right now.
Drozen.
You need to manually.
No, too late.
Oh, yeah.
You should have controlled it and picked up.
You can't just
emu and
right click the AI.
Guy, but he had a gun and was pointing it at
Yeah.
him.
Massive gunfire.
Did they stabilize him?
Failed.
No, emu's still there.
Fucking hell is.
Checking
No, I mean
pulse.
stable, but
He's not dead yet. He's not stable because he hasn't been
He's
bandaged.
alive.
I wasn't listening. Are they black tagging?
No, he's. It sounds like he's probably gonna make it. He probably just got hit with
No,
a couple
emu,
fragments.
but I mean Herbarian. Oh, Herbarian's still staying on Lycan.
Yeah.
Tourniqueting other leg.
Do they have a medic? I don't think they do. Do they?
Divarian is
Oh, Herbarian is.
Oh, Cypher, you mean motherfucker.
Yeah.
All they want to do now is defeat 20 infantry and a BTR-80.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
They killed the
And
commander.
4
He's
APTs.
The last
they're
time
angry
we played
about it.
this mission and got here, we were facing reinforcement tanks. So consider yourself lucky.
I mean, I think
know.
there's still a T-72 somewhere that can come this
Yeah,
way.
the last time we had actual MBTs.
I think they were dead by this point.
No, one
No,
of them's
not
still
quite.
alive.
No, I think one of them got to here, but the other thing was there was like reverse slope dug-in fortifications around enemy tanks also.
Like,
Oh,
that
it
part
sees
where the
Joe
Arctic position was,
Dyron.
I had a fixed position defense out there for a while, and I had a tank come in to support me eventually. So you know,
Oh, it is looking at him. If it moves
Yeah, it's-
forward, it'll start shooting. Oh!
Oh no,
Nice.
got it.
Oh, that's impressive. He used the Houston
The
as well.
RPG 26 is the impressive part there.
Havarian's got a tube, and that's it. That's the last AT in player hands.
They got some others lying around on bodies, I think, that they can.
Oh
grab.
yeah, they've got loot, but the last player hands is the 126 on.
Get the shot at.
It does amuse me sometimes. Like you watch it from spectators.
Hey, somebody got a
it's
message.
Like, oh yeah, 1,000.
I heard that as well. Yo, someone got attacked.
He had an RPG.
I do not know where I put my phone.
Is it on the desk where we can hear it?
There's 2 RPG-7s over here.
Now they just got to take out the motor pool. Easy.
Crew all of the tanks.
Send me.
No,
in.
it is not.
Crew all of the tanks.
In the open. Why are you? Why is
Send
he
me
going
just
in
a driver.
and then out again?
Through the tanks. Through the tanks. Or alternatively, through
Listen,
all
I'm
the
riding a
fuel
fine
tanks.
line
Through
between
the
letting it
fuel
play out
tanks.
and being mean, and I don't know.
Be mean. Be
Do,
mean.
do not give under pressure
Throws on gun.
because of bloodlust spectators, Cypher.
No. This isn't Bloodlust spectators. This is Bloodlust
It is.
bots wanting
No,
to
it
It
is.
No,
is actually bloodlust
It is.
spectators.
it is.
It
But
is.
it's also Bloodlust operations wanting to replay this mission in 2 months. We don't have to test too much.
I wasn't thinking of that, to be fair.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop sending infantry out there. That just that mean that,
Yeah, let's
Just
crack
spawn
on.
Heyday
Like,
back
you're
in
gonna-
with
you-
these
you
2
are
picks
gonna
of
like
tanks.
it's a
To be
mission
fair,
failure
this
when
should
you
not
look
be a
at it.
mission we should be winning.
Yeah, like they've not destroyed the BM, or they've not destroyed all the D13s.
So many-
they've not
so many
touched the
bad
fuel
decisions
depot,
were made.
They've
This
not
is-
touched the hard points.
This is a
This
mission
is a
where
fail.
absolutely punishing should happen.
Yeah,
I did show.
like I mean, the only thing I can comment is
I'm not saying Gro made bad decisions, but he almost got shot there. So.
yeah, there might need to be a disclaimer saying that the archive photos are out of date, but that's it.
What happened to the bus?
I think the Orbat needs to
So,
show personally,
if you
or
go to
it
the
just needs
east
to
side
be
of the town,
made more clear.
right outside the trench, you'll see it there.
Very clear. What?
I see the bus, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Viking was
All the
driving,
dead
and
bodies.
Viking drove directly at the
Oh,
fortifications,
no.
and
No,
then
no,
turned
in all
left
fairness.
and
This is why
stopped.
you do not let Viking drive.
So,
No, this is Viking drove up, got to the hill about 50 meters away from where the buses exploded, and found out that the archive imagery was wrong. Now, I have made a deliberate point to assume the archive imagery is always correct, because the last time that I made the archive imagery wrong in a TBT, I got bitched at unmercifully by just about fucking everybody. So since then, I have assumed the archive imagery is correct unless otherwise stated.
I mean,
it turns out
what exactly
that
was wrong?
is
What's
wrong?
I think the difference there is if it's a TVT, that's different. Because, like...
I got reamed out by just about every member of staff, every member of the hardcore TVT crowd, and every member of the admins.
That's what I'm saying, though. If it's a TVT thing, that is actually kind of different than...
I know, but in the context I got told, it was the intel should always be correct. So that's what I took from it.
The thing in my brain goes, if Viking gets behind the wheel of anything in Arma, it's like, all right, motherfuckers, it's time to thunder run this.
Clark sent me a clip a while ago. We did a mission on Boscata, and the clip was he goes to grab a bag of potato chips, and you hear him open the bag of potato chips. Viking floors over a hill, and you can see like 5 guys in the low ground, 5 enemies. And Clark just goes, "Oh fuck," with his bag of potato chips, and Viking just full speed into the fucking squad and just dismount at the buildings.
Oh my god!
And Clark's like, "Oh fuck," and it was just a fucking nightmare.
If I remember correctly on that one, everyone lived. Someone went down, but everyone lived, and we were in a good position. Like that was a successful combat maneuver.
No,
Vikings' credit, he's
Are
not the
they hauling
only
ass
one
out?
that
no.
drives at the enemy like that. Because I will point out, the first time we ran Iranian Knights, and Pillow was the only survivor from his MRAP because he was the only one sensible enough to eject out of it before it went over the top of a hill and drove straight into several BMP3s.
Oh, so, I think I have a great clip of Pillow driving from Pillow's perspective.
Platoon Barn.
Oh, there's a really great one, the one where he's doing like super fucking quick down the hill. And he's just like airborne, like
I was just about to say maybe
just airborne for like a solid 2-3 seconds.
That one's
and he's just like
they've killed.
I think Haiti is the other one in the car, and he just goes, "Oh my god!"
It was Toast and me. I was in the map. I didn't see it happen. Toast just goes, "Oh my god!" And I come out of the map like, "What?" As we're landed flat, and I'm like, "What's wrong? Are we okay?"
Are they trying a blow and go right now?
Yes,
seems like it.
Weasel's fucking lobbing in.
Heyday, is it you that runs over Ninja
no, he's
that
got
time?
RPG, Jesus.
In the UAZ?
Dude, that mission.
Oh, that's
the
one
so
with
helmet fired, and I decided to stay back and observe while he pushed up to join the rest of the infantry. And when he was halfway across the field, I decided, fuck it, I'll go join him. So I grab our little UAZ Jeep, and I'm like, I'll go pick him up halfway and bring him to the rest of the infantry. I floored over a ridge, and on the radio I go, "Hey Ninja," he goes, "Yup," and I go yeet as I come over the ridge line, and I just land on him, and I just hear his yell as he dies,
and then gets cut off. It's great.
Yeah.
So, Noel, I will say, the part I find amusing about the bus here, I know we're going back a little bit, but if you actually look at the bus, there's like 5-6 bodies on one side and then one on the other. The reason for that is that he turned left and put the door directly towards the enemy, so you have to get out.
In all fairness, I went, turned to face the enemy and get into cover, and I sort of forgot about the fact that the bus door only has one door. And it's on the right.
Yeah, that was the main issue I had with it. I think if you turned the other way so we dismounted behind the bus, it might have worked out.
I think the issue is I tried to stick too close to that cover. If I'd gone in the middle and we'd seen that, because we'd have seen that a bit earlier if I'd gone in the middle and would have ditched in the trees to the right instead.
I think if you'd gone in the middle, the tank would have killed us all.
Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about the tank. No. In the middle, as in like not the center of the trench line, as in like that little field where the bus is in like the top left. If I'd driven instead of towards like that corner of the trench to the end of the trench.
I mean, yes, there's other better solutions to it.
Yeah. Then the natural dismount would have been to the right.
I mean, they did the D30s.
Wait, they're gonna drive right through an enemy fire team.
Do it.
Where the hell? Really? Where are they? I've lost sight of them.
Yeah, right through the enemy fire team. You know what you got to do, Cypher? Get somebody with an RPG and just get ready. You know you got to do it, man.
That's not realistic. They don't know they're coming, and if they see that vehicle, they might think it's friendly.
Put the stingers out. It's a checkpoint. They gotta stop.
That is true. It is an enemy vehicle, and there's probably no comm that they took an enemy vehicle. So.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that's
I mean,
true.
there's probably comms because they have a command BMP or BTR right there, so they probably know that there was an attack on that.
Yeah.
It's a
friendly vehicle. Like,
in all fairness, someone could have been in the command BTR at the.
Just come on, light them up. Just unload.
They made it.
Do it.
That is about as accurate as I was expecting it to be.
That's proper Russian accuracy. Conscripts with 3 days of training.
oh,
there's a big
It also took them a minute to figure it out, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
10 extra points for style.
Yep.
Let's hope they don't go towards that
Moose,
giant
I have a
infantry
question
blob.
if you're still here.
I don't know.
Moose is
What?
not here.
Moose is not here. Moose is
Moose
gone on
is
the base
gone.
again.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that the
What's up?
reinforcements to the east. Oh my god, that's huge.
What?
The
east?
reasoning there.
Look on the map.
That's the
they're
squad.
going east
I
of that.
just mean-
When you guys
that's
left
a
that
Russian
position, there
squad.
were 2 squads left, so just kind of spawned
I mean,
them
there's
back
a
in and-
motor rifle division over there, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And another independent armor division that presumably should also potentially
They're
move
in
this
cut
way.
and run. Like,
Oh,
they're,
now
they'll
the
be...
triggers work.
Oh yeah.
Now
I've just-
they're all spawning in.
I
There should be a
just saw
full
that
squad
from
on
the
that.
map.
Fuck's sake.
No, this is what happened the first time we ran this mission. We missed the triggers. I remember.
No,
The first time we...
the
Yeah, but that's the
trigger,
same
the
road we
fucking
drove
airbase
on, if you
triggers,
look.
They were on the road you were taking in. They shouldn't
Really?
be able to not
If
fire
you look,
at
he's
all.
driving right along the same drawn line, so I mean, it's not like that shouldn't have worked.
Well, we skipped the line. Remember, we went across the field when we drove into
But
contact.
like even the
Cypher,
even the main
question.
objective triggers didn't work because I placed them
Yeah.
across the entire map.
Yeah, you
The
did as
AO,
well.
That should
Yeah.
work.
How wide is the trigger? Like
Quite
the
wide. It's the entire AO.
No,
and
not,
it's also-
not that
but you
distance.
need
The
to-
other distance.
No,
The-
like yeah, I know they're not long enough for the timer I set on them. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it.
Anyways, they
the
are
amount of
back
time to drive
friendly
across them is
lines,
too small, probably,
so
for how thick
there
they
we
are.
Did you also
Sorry, just had
link
to make a note
several
now.
triggers to the same thing in case they went different ways, or is it only one trigger per?
No, like part
module?
of my reasoning was that if they didn't go one way, the triggers wouldn't actually spawn. But like the contact lines should have triggered.
This is why I'm just
the
pre-spawn all the
airbase
AI
one
chat.
and the fucking contact lines should have triggered. That's my problem.
You can't pre-spawn all the AI.
I do
Wait,
like missions with sub 5 FPS.
Give me a second. Cypher, did you place the trigger on the
Still
lowest
5
point on
FPS.
the map? Or
More than 10 AI.
Yeah, it is. It was grounded. It wasn't like
Oh.
in the air.
no, okay, because you can't go under a trigger.
I mean, you can also just set the Z height
worst?
to -1, and then it checks for just
All of them
the
were minus
XY.
1. They weren't set as anything.
Were they full map width or?
They're home.
Oh, they're picking up another Bradley and
Most of
going
them
to
were.
fight.
Most of them after like the first contact
can't
points
crew
were full map.
We'll question our
They
hub
go
lot
for the
tomorrow and see
chest.
if it's an issue.
Oh, they didn't get the last objectives.
I think it's just the amount of time to go through it.
Channel switched.
God, I cannot believe we managed to suffer a kill. We managed to complete 2 of the objectives.
Weasel, I am disappointed
Ah,
in
shit.
you. I told you quite clearly you needed to use